Is that yours or hers?
It's hers.
Oh, I thought it was yours talking back. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow.
The Adventures of Liz and Rebecca.
And Hannah. I was about to say me.
Either works. Excuse me. Hi. It's Friday, August 15th. It's the middle of the month.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. I feel like
Not really.
There are 31 days.
So this afternoon's the middle of
if
the
you
month.
really
Noon.
want to be super, super technical, we can have a party at noon to celebrate the absolute middle of the month. It's close enough to the middle of the month, and I'll get back to that later. But hi! Yeah, so we can be super technical about it. I'm Rebecca. I'm like, what was I doing? Introducing myself. I'm Rebecca. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in Brevard. Gonna be hot and steamy again, Brevard, North Carolina.
And Liz, I'm the minion there. It was foggy this morning.
It was.
I'm Hannah. I'm in your number 2.
We distracted from what should be said.
I'm the minion there. I didn't say that. Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
I think.
See,
Do you want to
it's already been a morning.
Nope.
Okay.
It's already been a morning. So I heard on the radio on the way in, which is out of Asheville, that Asheville's going to be 90 today.
Yeah, we're supposed to be warm. There's a chance of rain.
And my thermostat's still broken. But luckily I live where there's a lot of trees. So I get canopy and shade, and it's usually not too bad in the house. And we'll see what my cats are up to when I get home. No, it's the steamy part is because it's been raining like every day this week.
Yeah, rainforest. It's been raining every day.
She's looking at me
for,
like, "Are you an
all of
idiot?" I'm like,
summer.
"I'm telling people
Except
at home."
for like 2 weeks here and there, sprinkled throughout.
I know, it's always funny when tourists come in and are just like, "It's been raining a lot." It's like, that's what it does here. It's hard to tell you. It's hard to break the news to you, but that's what it does here. So then it's steamy the rest of the time. And in some climates, the rain breaks the humidity. Here, especially when it rains for a short period of time, it tends to add to the humidity, is my experience.
Well, and technically, we haven't been super steamy because we did have 2 weeks of 70-degree days.
We did.
The beginning of August.
I'm just thinking about yesterday when you walked outside.
I walked outside and the humidity went up 5,000%.
Yeah, from like 5 minutes of rain.
But, you know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Up until day before yesterday, it was actually not too unpleasant out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just speaking in general terms. So.
I know. I just have to remind people that it did get cool because people are like, it's been hot all summer. And I'm like, nope.
Not really.
Not really.
It's human nature, I think, to whatever we're in at the moment feel like that has been happening forever. So, could talk about lots of different things that applies to, especially me in my life. But we're here to talk about yarn, yay! And the shop, yay! And did it talk back? This is their tummies, just to clarify for anyone who's like, what is
They're
going
having a morning conversation.
on? This happens a lot, Joe. And it makes Hannah very happy when there is conversation instead of just a monologue, I think. I'm making assumptions and speaking for Hannah. But, so I have tons of stuff to talk about, and actually there's a couple of things that aren't on this list that I'm going to mention right now. And then I'd like to share what we're working on before I get back to all the nitty-gritty, like, boring stuff. Maybe exciting, but maybe boring stuff. I don't know. What I didn't write on this is sit and stitch stuff that I want to make sure we mention so we don't forget about it. And so sit and stitch, we're still doing it every Tuesday. We say that every week, but we have virtual sit and stitch on Tuesday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. No.
7 to 8
oh my God.
p.m.
I'm
Eastern time.
I'm trying really hard not to say the wrong time, and I started with the wrong time. 7 to 8 p.m. Where did that come from?
Because we used to do it from 6 to 8.
Kind of, yeah. We used to even do 6 to 9. It was crazy, okay? 7 to 8. We do it for 1 hour because we love spending time with y'all, but we've had a full day at the shop at that point. 7 to 8. 7 to 8, 7 to 8, 7 to 8. I'm saying a lot of times, so hopefully whoever was listening earlier that'll take over their brains. 7 to 8. Are you okay?
So long, 6 to 9.
Oh yeah.
Well, when it was at the shop, I know she's mortified.
When it was at the shop,
When it was at the shop, it
we'd
would
come in at 9 and be here till 9.
9 p.m.
9 and be here till 9.
Like
That's
morning to
12
night. Every
hours.
12 hours.
Oh.
It'd be a 12-hour day.
Oh.
We would stay open late.
Twice a week.
And it would just be when the shop normally shut
so
down at
confused.
6. Sit and Stitch was open for business, basically. It was come hang. And that's what we did virtually at first. And then one therapist had me scale it back to 2 hours, and the other therapist said, it's okay to do 1. Or like they, help me. Boundaries, resting, that kind of thing. Anyway, 7, this is going to be stuck in my head now. It's going to be bad. 7 to 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. You get in to Zoom with the shop phone number.
828-877-3550.
Okay, moving away from the Tuesday one. I wanted to mention that and get it out of the way because this Sunday is our monthly dual platform virtual sit and stitch on Facebook Live and Zoom, and the Zoom entry is the same way. It's open entry if you know the shop phone number.
828-877-3550.
That is from 2 to 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. And if you don't want to do Zoom and see everybody else, you can listen in and watch me on Facebook Live, which will be go to our Facebook page and you'll see all the exciting things and hear more exciting things. So I'll be setting up for that Saturday night. I tend to do a setup and film it and do a time lapse that I put on Instagram and Facebook for that. So, okay. That was the free virtual sit and stitch stuff that I didn't write down here. What's everybody working on right now?
Yeah.
You first.
I'm not done with my row again.
It's okay.
Is it though? I just found a drop stitch.
I
Do you
didn't know.
No,
I don't know
I'm
what
good.
she
you
can't
found
talk in
a
it.
drop stitch?
Oh, well,
I got it. I fixed it. We're good.
I was gonna say you don't have to knit while you're talking. That's all.
Well, I said I was not done with my row, and it was.
Why don't you finish your row?
No, I'm all good. I'm all good.
Because she's knitting in a circle, so her row never ends.
I'm not done with my row either.
Yes, but you can stop whenever. Okay, never mind.
I am working on my. It's flipped inside out. My Selwood that I haven't picked up in who knows how many months. By Caitlin Hunter.
Okay.
Um,
And what is the Selwood? What's it going to be when it grows up?
it's the Selwood tee.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a little like t-shirt thingamabobber, but it's lace, so you want to wear something under it, or you're going to be showing a lot of little bits. And
But just little glimpses of bits. It would be very coquettish.
I suppose until you get up into a certain area.
Yeah, and you would. I mean, I think most of us would feel comfortable wearing something under it. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm making it out of the Noro Sonata.
It's a
And
pretty color of it.
yeah,
Isn't it? We have more of that. Good.
Yeah, we do. I think I'm on my second skein of it, and
Can you hold it up again for
Yeah.
people to see the lacy stuff?
ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
It's gonna look gorgeous blocked.
Yes, that's one thing.
Oh,
Lace
yeah, I have to do that.
lace always looks better blocked. I mean, it looks gorgeous right now, but it's gonna open up and sing a little bit more when it's blocked. Like lace tends to feel scrunchy
It is quite scrunchy.
when you first do it, and then it, like I just blocked my Lalu shawl yesterday. It's not. I don't think it's dry, so I'm not showing it to y'all because my class is this weekend. But I'm blocking stuff at the shop now because of my new kitty. I think my new kitty would shred anything I try to block. And it was pretty before. I think.
We had somebody come in with a shawl that they really didn't like. It took them forever to finish, and they brought it in and were like, "What can we do to improve the shawl?"
She wanted it to be bigger. She's like,
Yeah.
should I add something? Should I crochet on
And
it? Should I do something?
I looked at it. It was all lace work. It was
It
gorgeous.
was like feather and fan,
Yeah.
basically.
And I was like,
And it was scrunchy.
block it first. Like, see how you like it before you do anything else to it. And she had it blocked. And oh my gosh, it was like,
was so
I
happy.
love this shawl. I love this shawl. I didn't think the shawl was this pretty. It's like an ugly duckling thing with lace.
Yeah. Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
It looks like an ugly duckling, but you block it and it's a swan. It's, so much. Yeah.
Swan. No, and that the Sonata is a cotton blend from cotton and silk blend from Noro, and it's just so yummy. I think that's going to be so pretty. I want to say is there much once the front and back are done? Like you've done the front and you're working on the back
Yeah,
now.
I accidentally did it backwards.
Well, but
So you did the back and now you're doing the front.
No, you're supposed to do the back first and then the front. I did the front first, and now I'm doing the back.
it's you do the back. This is
The
what we discovered
horror.
yesterday. No, well,
I
but here's
know.
like it's not the end of the world. She did it backwards. It's just the instructions make more sense if you go in. Like I'm not someone who says you have to go in the right order, but it was do the back and put the shoulder stitches on hold, and then do the front. And then one side goes on hold, and the other side, you don't have to put it on hold. You just go ahead and combine them. And you're at the go ahead and combine them part on the front, but the back's not done.
Yeah.
So
I was
now you're
so
doing the
excited.
back. Yeah, she was ready, and now she's got to do the back. But it'll get you back in the swing of the lace, right? 'Cause it's been
I'm
a while.
already there.
No, I don't know if you know the answer to this question, and that's
Sleeves.
it. Once you get that and you seam it, isn't it kind of done? Or is there edging? Is there actual sleeves?
There's at least ribbing.
Okay, but there's not like there's not like a huge short sleeve. It's like it's kind of like the structure of it makes its own little sleeves.
For that,
cap
I
sleeve.
cannot answer.
Well, no, and that's why I was like, I think this is kind of neat in that it's constructed like a drop shoulder.
It is a cap sleeve kind of.
Yeah, but I think the construction of it not having any coming in at the arms and going up creates most of the sleeve, which is really pretty. And again, not expecting you to have the answer to that. It's just what I vaguely remember from looking at the pattern online. So it's kind of neat because when the front and back are done and everything, like there's not much more you need to do. Little bit maybe, but like it could be like edging on the neck or something like that. But it's like
I know I have to do that.
like the body creates the cap sleeve, which I think is just really neat because it's less work.
Yes.
And it looks pretty. It looks really pretty. And Caitlin Hunter, I love her for color work. I also love her for stuff like this. So, awesome.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorite pattern writers. Like it kind of goes Jennifer Steingass, Caitlin Hunter, Melanie Rice, and there's a few others that I definitely check out. Joji Locatelli before I dive further. You know, what are you working on?
I am. This is going to be a cardigan out of Feederbrook. I'm going to steek it.
I was about to say, but you're knitting it in the round, Liz. Tell
I'm gonna
us
steek
more.
it. It's Feederbrook. It's a stripey, well, the color change, and then a solid for the rest of it.
And you're striping
I striped
the
my
color
own
change
stripe.
in that.
Yeah.
I love it. You striped the stripey.
I striped the stripey because I wanted the yoke to,
So you know what?
to be
what do we
pretty.
know?
Well, to do a pretty yoke without doing color work, and so color change yarn and stripey. It's a color work sweater.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So it's gonna get steeked, and
What are your thoughts about how you're steeking it? Because it doesn't look like you've done like a placket per se, or have you?
well, so the placket is when you're doing color work. It's to
Okay.
keep your floats
like-
and all the colors.
to really
stable.
the colors. Okay.
I'm not doing actual stranded color work,
Mm-hmm.
so
And you're knitting on a pretty big needle.
I'm
for the
knitting on a
yarn.
pretty big needle. So I have this is where I'm in between these two stitch markers It's
where you're
gonna
gonna
be
cut it?
cut right up this.
Are you planning on doing any needle felting or something before you cut it, or
Yeah,
you're just gonna tack it down?
I'm gonna crochet the 2 strands, and in
like
fact,
along that, you're gonna do a. Okay.
okay, so
I'm not as well versed in steeking. That's why I'm asking.
the tin can knits
Mm-hmm.
idea that was to crochet up the stitch, but I found another one
okay.
that was I think it was Brooklyn tweed, and instead of crocheting the stitches vertically to hold them in place, you're snagging the front and the 2 legs.
You're kind of going
Yeah.
around, like almost like a front post.
Yeah, you're using the
Technique.
right and the left leg, and when you do that, you expose that and it secures that
Okay.
row. So I'm going to try
You're digging in, and you're digging into the knit fabric to pull up the yarn for your crochet stitches.
that. Yeah. You like
You're
you
kind of
you
doing a
go
pull-up.
around the
Yeah.
the 2 legs of the stitch.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to try that.
So, like, for crocheters, if you think about the top of your row having a V on it that you're going under to pull up yarn and create your stitch, the V is actually the column of knit
Yeah.
stitches. You're going under the V of the knit
Yeah.
stitch to. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's
So-
how you can crochet along the front face of a
Yep.
knit garment.
And then
okay.
Brooklyn tweeds like just tack it to the back because that
Yeah.
crochet will stay there forever. So
Cool.
and I realized my sweater looks funky down here because this was crocheted for a while.
Oh, and you ripped it out?
I frogged it and then added it too. So
Oh, so it's from another piece
it's
you
a
were
different
working
ball,
on.
yeah.
So it's got a little bit of the crinkle in it from being worked, but in theory that should
It'll
block
all
out.
block out.
Yep.
If I even block it.
Some people, when they frog yarn, will from another thing, be it knit or crochet, will actually like soak it and put it in a
Reset
hank
it.
and reset it or steam it or something. I have never done that, and I don't know. I can't give you advice on that. I've more just been like, it'll block.
If you're going to do that, you need a nitty knotty. You can't just wind it back on a Swift. You can, but it's going to not.
It's gonna be funky.
Yeah, a Swift isn't designed to wind yarn back into the loop. It's designed to hold the loop open, but like I've tried with a Swift, and the pegs will start pulling in, like
Oh, the
on an
tension
Amish
will
Swift,
get-
because
That's
you can't
interesting.
maintain your tension. Whereas a nitty knotty is wood or a heavy PVC, whatever, and it's designed to hold all of that in tension to where you pop it off and twist it back up and you're done. But yeah.
And I would think if the tension was pulling that much as you were trying to wind it into the big loop, like that would be pulling,
Yeah,
stretching out your yarn more than you'd want to. You'd lose some of the give from it.
Yeah.
So issues,
Lots. The other thing I started is these are the first 2 squares for my brother's blanket.
So what you were working on before is for your mom,
Yep,
right? Does she know about it?
yep.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought you were making a scarf for him.
I was, but it's more
It got out of
ends to
control.
weave in. Like, it's the same amount of ends to weave in, but on a narrower fabric. And they'd all, it would,
So
That'd
this
be
is
so long.
yeah.
This
well,
is for,
6 feet, I measured.
Oh.
this is for your brother.
This is for my brother.
Is this Formula One as well?
It's Formula One as well.
What's different about this one?
This is 2021's
Okay.
season.
Okay.
So he picked the year. So there's going to be papaya in it, which Hannah is excited for. But
Isn't there already papaya in this?
this is papaya. Yeah.
Yeah.
different
There is
from
papaya in it, but it's not on the outside ring every.
Not as much as this year's.
Not as many outside rings
It's
as
not
this
my
year.
guy.
Your guy wasn't in it in
Nope.
2021.
Nope.
Proves that
He
is
started
superior.
racing. He started racing the next year. 22, I think.
Proves he is. Mwah.
Okay.
Chef's kiss.
So, new
Cool.
squares. Yep. And
Fantastic.
And
It's
then
pretty.
I was like, ooh, I need one. So all the yarn for me and Bernie's blanket is wound, and it will be 20.
Is
24.
yours? Is it a communal blanket, you and Bernie, or are you
Yep.
making each of you a blanket?
No, I'm making one for both of us.
One for the household.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay.
It will be based on 2024. So
Last year.
last year. So they're
Last season.
all different.
Cool.
What?
Problems?
That's
Way too many.
way too many blankets.
It's 3.
They're going different places, and it's one square at a time.
It's what's keeping her occupied right
Oh
now.
my god, the amount of blankets.
But guess
Oh.
what? You know what the good part is? You don't have to make blankets if you don't want to.
Well, I know.
For
Yes.
people that are counting, I did start project 215 on needles yesterday. It's going to be a triangle shawl.
Oh, that's right.
Shocker.
That's right. Because
But
your color
it's only
Sonata
like
came in.
that big, so I'm not even showing it.
We keep talking about Sonata, and that's not in the online shop yet, I don't believe. But I have some volunteers who might be helping me prep stuff for the online shop, so maybe I can get some more stuff into the online shop. I got a bunch of things in yesterday, this week on my ownsies. I got the embroidery kits and embroidery from Jessica Long. I got the embroidery and crochet kits from Awesome Pattern Studio, and I got a new yarn that came in that I've started a project with. Shocker! But it was like, it's the perfect yarn to make a hat. So I'm making a hat. What's going on with my ends here? Ooh. I did something silly when I was trying to knit at the register, apparently. So I'll back this out. But we got in a brand new yarn from Jody Long, not Jessica Long, from Jody Long called Speckled Sheep. And it is right behind us on the wall. Liz put it away on the wall. It's the specklies right here. And there's actually some up above. We got in more Patagonia. Not all the colors are online yet, but this, you might notice what's above us is more filled. There's actually more yarn above our heads, above the camera. Speckled Sheep, they were calling it a super bulky.
It's
a
a
bulky.
bulky.
I find, okay, so Jody Long, I mean, it's all Knitting Fever as the distributor, but Jody Long and Juniper Moon have been calling things I would call bulky, number 5, number 6. Like, on the ball band, it says, this is most comfortable on a number 11, a US 11 needle. I'm knitting it on a 10, actually, but it's wonderful on the 10. But on 11, on the ball band, which is an 8 millimeter, does not scream super bulky to me. Like a 15 does. So the reason we got this is it is 100% superwash merino. And it's kind of like it looks like a 2-ply twist. It's a loose twist. And it's speckles. It's speckles that are knitting up. I'm just making a Bee Loving hat. Bee Loving remixed hat. A really basic ribbed hat. If I had just focused on this, I would have probably finished it in a day. But I have too many other things going on. And, you know, superwash merino, really pretty, knitting up gorgeously. You can see, like, the speckles almost create more of a mottled look when you knit with it. We have 8 colors. And it's like 164 yards or something like that to 100 grams. We have 8 colors, and they are in the online shop. So, the retail, I think, is around $27. We're not doing a pure VSC for this. But I got that into the online shop. I also got, what else did I get? Oh, the Poema Cashmere. Because that's what my Lalu shawl is made in. Our new colors of Poema Cashmere, which is like 60% merino, 80% merino. I'm like, it's not that much cashmere. 20% cashmere. It's a ball that is over 500, almost 550 yards of this yummy cashmere that slowly changes colors throughout the whole ball. I got that up online. I'm very proud of that. And like I said, the kits, the crochet and cross stitch. I caught myself. It's so bad. Everyone just has to watch every single thing coming out of my mouth. Cross stitch and embroidery kits. We had some people ask about needlepoint. And
we don't have any right now.
we don't. And that shows my limited knowledge of all of these things. I'm just starting to do stuff with this. I didn't know there was a difference. This is why we're not stocking the needlepoint, embroidery, all that. We're not getting into more detail on this because it's not my area of expertise. Knit and crochet is more my area of expertise. We brought in embroidery and cross stitch kits and just a few kits just to have something here, but not everyone who works with the sewing needles is going to be happy because we just can't do everything.
I will say this, we're out of room.
Yeah.
So, you know,
we have a little room in the back corner that is reserved for art supplies, and we're trying to grow that as we can very slowly.
yes.
We're out of room to bring anything else in.
Yes.
So, all right. So, the other things, this is going to be in my morning meditation, if and when I get it up, is I have started making little bags, and I'm hoping to sell them here at the shop. And my morning meditation was me kind of in a ratchet way sewing in labels that I got that for future bags will work a lot better because I can use my machine on them. But for the ones I already made, I had to wait. Like the labels had come in and I didn't want to wait. So the inspiration for this is that the embroidery, learning the difference, bear with me. The embroidery I've been doing at home, I wanted to put on something. So I'm putting them on, I'm attempting and learning a lot as I go to put them on project bags that I'm lining and I'm putting zippers in and everything. And this is, I'm hand stitching on this label that says Stitched by Sun Dragon. So I got this one. I hope to put these online later, maybe this weekend. Got a really big one that I did the embroidery in the center on. The embroidery is not kits that we have. It's things I've been working on at home that I'm like, what should I do with these? I'll put them in bags and maybe I'll sell the bags. I have to upgrade. This is my project bag. This is my tester. Doesn't have embroidery on it. It's my tester for my harvester, which I need to upgrade because every time I put it in and out of, I already lost the stitch marker on this. Every time I stuff this in this bag, I lose stitches. So, but this is how my harvester is going. I almost forgot to show this off because I'm moving on to other things. But look, I only have about 10.
You got back to the blue too.
I did. I'm getting, like, it's a little more aqua-y or like blue-green in there, but I'm getting to it. And I have about 10 more rows to go. So I'm not going to put this out on a stitch holder or anything, but you can see it on Instagram and Facebook when I stretched it out on that. I'm almost through the color work. I'm loving how it looks. Loving. But I need a bigger bag than this. So maybe I'll upgrade it to this bag. But this was my first tester to see, like, I haven't used my machine in years. To, like, try a little bit of quilting and a little bit of sewing. I'm making little notions bags too. Oh, they're so cute. And then here's the labels. That when they're hand stitched, it looks a little funny because I need to do this before I sew them all together. But I'm learning. So I'm hoping to get these in the online shop. If you're interested, awesome. If not, I have lots for me. So they've been fun to work on recently. That's what I've been spending most of my time on if it looks like I'm not making a ton of progress on, or not as much progress on my knitting as I usually do. Before we go and open the shop today, I got a couple of things to share. And there we go. Okay, so we've been doing our giveaway because it's our 8-year anniversary of this month. All month long, we're celebrating the 8-year anniversary of the shop being open, 2017 to 2025. And I think last week we told you we're doing this online giveaway that there's lots of free ways to enter. And one of the free ways to enter are secret codes that we give away on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. And other ways you can get even more entries that we will pass along to you when you buy stuff from us too. Those are different secret codes that we'll like mail out. And as the deadline draws near, which is the end of August, we will be emailing for purchases. So you can get the codes in before, like, August 31st is the last day to enter this giveaway. So, new code for today. And that is 4 shops. The number 4. And then SHOPS. 4 shops. Is the secret code we're giving out today. So you would look for the social media code on the Gleam giveaway site, which will be in the description. And you can put that code in for more entries into our giveaways. And part of what's really fun is that our Knitting Fever sent us stuff. So we might be able to have more like grand prize level giveaways. Like, they gave us yarn. This would all be, I don't know, we haven't decided how we're
There's
gonna.
Poema Cashmere.
There's Poema Cashmere in here. There's rainbow cakes in here. There's Curry-On in here. There's our favorite color of rainbow, the coral reef in there. There's some Noro in there that looks gorgeous. They gave us so much stuff. We might be able to have more giveaway prizes, like bundles of yarn. This is all bud, which is a really great texture. Cotton. They sent us, this has Falkland worsted, and Lumina is this fuzzy sparkly yarn, and Londe Nord, some stuff in here. So like more yarn we can give away in that Gleam giveaway. We've got a couple of skeins of Harriet Fine and a couple of skeins of just Harriet from Juniper Moon, which is alpaca and yummy and soft and wonderful. I haven't decided how we're going to divide this up yet and how many prizes might come out of this. But then what is definitely going to be part of the grand prize is Likey makes these really cool vegan leather bags. Oh, and this is upside down. They sent us, we have these in the shop. They retail for about $110. They sent us one of these guys. These project bags that we carry at the shop. So we can give that away. And this would definitely be part of the grand prize. And we might put some yarn with this too. So, enter early, enter often. There's lots of free ways to enter. There's also, you can get more entries with purchases, but 4 shops today. Number 4, word shops, no spaces. In the social media entry code will give you more entries into that. And the last thing is, I am super, 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 super excited today especially. And I'm jokingly calling this the Ides of August, which is, fancy speak for the middle of August, kind of. It's like in Roman times they would do festivals and stuff, like anyone who's sort of the Ides of March. That's when it was Caesar, right? Was killed by the Senate. Like everyone stabbed him. It's a whole thing, and it's in Shakespeare plays, and it's but the Ides of, so I'm like, it's the Ides of August right now. So because I'm silly like that, so there's 2 reasons that's exciting. It's the middle of our anniversary month, and I am having my loan for starting this business 8 years ago is being paid off today, and I'm very, very excited about that. When I started this business 8 years ago and took out an 8-year loan, I was like, this is going to take forever to pay back. But I did it. Yay! So I want to celebrate, and I want you to celebrate with me. So I'm going to put this as a code in the online shop. Ides of August. And Ides is spelled I-D-E-S. The Ides of August is a code that will save you 25% all weekend long, starting today. So today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. It's the 15th through the 17th. Ides of August. I will bury it in the description of this video so you have the spelling if you're like, I don't know how to spell that. Ides of August, no spaces. You could do all capitals, no capitals, doesn't matter. I just have letters that look more pronounced here so that you can tell the words if that's how you're using the spelling. this is going to be a social media and in-shop like secret code in that we're not just going to blanket give everyone 25% off who walks in the shop. If you know this code and you walk in the shop to buy stuff or call us, we will give you the 25% off. But it's only people who know about it who are going to benefit from it. So help me celebrate paying off my loan. Because like paying off my loan felt like too long of a code. So Ides of August is just a wacky, fun code that I came up with. So, yeah.
Sweet.
I think that's everything on my list. Yeah. Maybe that's why I tried to get my button here a little earlier so we wouldn't run out of time. Because it's always my fault, absolutely, if we run out of time filming on our weekly filming. Because I have trouble getting here on time. So, yeah. Anyone else have anything of importance that you're like, you didn't say, I don't know, we need to tell people about. I think we got
everything.
There's a lot here. Rewatch us 2 or 3 times. No. If you're not a subscriber, we thank you first of all to our subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, we really recommend. I've been watching too many YouTube videos lately. And it's like, if you subscribe, it helps expose us to more people, and then more people watch, and then the community keeps growing. Yay! So please consider subscribing. When Liz says her thing, which I'm going to have her say in a second, it's the whole, if you hit the little bell, you get alerts when our new videos come out. Most of you who watch us know they're going to come out on Fridays at this point. I think for the foreseeable future, we switched because Hannah had classes. Mm-hmm. I think for the foreseeable future, we're going to stick to Fridays because it logistically is easier for us because it's a day Hannah works. Thursday was a holdover from when we filmed Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we wanted to pare down to 1 day a week. And Tuesday we've got sit-ins. There were reasons. But now having it be a reason that she's already here to work makes so much more sense. So shift your calendars and just know that we're probably filming on Fridays. I think we're going to make that kind of permanent right now. So if that changes, we'll let you know. But what do you like to sign off with, Liz?
Like, subscribe, ring the bell, all the fun stuff.
All the fun stuff to help expose us to more people and to get you really in the know on what's happening with us. So, all right. Sit and Stitch this Sunday if you want to join. 2 to 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Okay. Bye.
Bye.